connecting with people. And this business is a relationship business. The better you are at building relationships, the more successful you're going to be. So let's say you only ever contact people for me, Alicia. You're not really building a great relationship. So, you know, touching base with people, seeing how they are, wishing somebody a happy birthday, just being present when they're posting things on Facebook, or connecting with people, having coffee with people for no ulterior motive, things like that. And then when you invite them out to something, you're more apt to get a buy-in on that. So having your parties on a regular basis is awesome. A couple things you could do, you know, especially when it's a double host month in October, you could do everybody who RSVPs me in the next 24 or 48 hours, whatever you choose, gets a free pair of earrings. So you're just going to choose the earrings. We've got earrings right now on a sale. You can pick the $20 earrings, and you could order those in on everybody who RSVPs you within 48 hours. I'm just giving you examples. It could be bring a friend and get a free pair of earrings. Bring somebody I didn't invite, get a free pair of earrings. You could do a draw for free shipping. You know, never give away you know, half-price items or big things, because then there's no reason for somebody to have a party. So always keep that in mind. So you want to keep your giveaways in kind of the earring price bracket. So having your own party on a regular basis is important again, because we're a small company. Nobody knows who we are. So whether you only get 3 people out is 3 people that you were able to have very one-on-one time with. And I know some of you people in this room have been to the ones that I've done at my house, and sometimes we had 3 people, sometimes we had 6 people. And I'm just as happy with whatever number comes, because it gives me an opportunity to work with them. I can tell you that pretty much 100% either signed up or booked when they come to my house to a party. But I also make it very, very casual. How many people have been to a party at my house? Okay, yeah. So George is always there. Okay. So stop and shops. Stop and shops are really fun. And it's basically where someone could have this at their house. Maybe it's a busy mom with kids in dance, and she could have a stop and shop where people are going to come by between 6:30 and 8 o'clock, just because everybody's dance schedule is a different time, or a hockey mom, or you know, moms that are going for multiple things in an evening. They can just stop by and stop and shop. So if that's the case and you were my host, I would put jewelry on you right away when I came in. I'm going to be wearing jewelry, and I'm going to basically pick 2 pieces, and every person that walks through the door, I'm going to show them how to work those 2 pieces, and then they're going to get a catalog. Stop and shops often are not the highest in sales, but you're now connecting with multiple people that you can go back to. Okay, so stop and shops are fun for a really, really busy group. Try and focus on bookings at a stop and shop. Offer an incentive for anybody who books a party right there, then and there on the spot. Work time lunch setups and or Friday afternoon setups. So I just did one of those recently, and I've done these frequently throughout the year. I love doing them because, again, you're really meeting a whole group of people that you might normally not meet. What's good about the lunchtime setups is these are people that may not come to an evening event. So you're able to go into their workplace, you're able to set up. The one thing that I always ask for a lunchtime setup is that I have a 10-minute window to speak. So if let's say it's a lunch hour, they get there right away, say their lunch is at noon, at 12:30, I'm going to talk for 10 minutes, as fast as I can for 10 minutes, and then I'm done. Then people are going to shop, they may take the catalog back to their desk, and then I just say the orders have to be brought back to me by 1. And then, you know, once people pretty much are gone, I pack up, I wait until 1, the orders come in. The one that I did a week ago, I guess it was, I did my quick talk. I just used one person, showed a bunch of looks on her as fast as I could, and then it was like a feeding frenzy. They were like, wow. And I just basically backed away, and they just went crazy, and you know, it was almost $900 in sales with 5 people. So they loved it because it's fast. It was an hour. It was at the end of the day on a Friday. The boss wasn't in. That's why they booked it. And they want to do another one in November for Christmas shopping. So often you can get them to rebook for that. Saturday morning brunch parties, I found So the host will make some sort of a brunchy thing, or it could be just muffins and coffee and fruit, just very, very fast. And I tend to start them at about 10:30, and usually by noon for sure, I'm on my way home and everyone's got the rest of their Saturday to do things. So I love the brunch parties. Wine and bling night. So I want to talk about wine and bling night. So this is something that I'm going to do the first week of December. So I'm not exactly sure what our cutoff is going to be for holiday delivery. Usually it's like you have the first week for sure, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Sean hasn't told me what that's going to be. So wine and bling night is basically going to be my sample sale. So it doesn't matter if you started with 8 pieces of jewelry for a $99 kit. You will accumulate jewelry this fall in many ways. Having your own parties, you know, if somebody bought 3 and doesn't take the 2 for 15 and you want to try and work that out, they live close to you and you want to take those 2 for 15, you can do that or whatever. But at the end of a season, you're going to end up, at the end of this year, with more jewelry than you have now. And the other thing is, our jewelry is sample jewelry. And yes, you're wearing it, and it's being touched by many hands. And at the end of the year, I want to start my new year with fresh jewelry. So I'm going to have a sample sale where I sell all my jewelry at 50% off. Okay, so it's going to be sample sale, first come, first serve, wine and bling night, come and buy jewelry at half price. So I've saved all my organza bags, so they'll be able to drop it in an organza bag. They can use it for a gift or, you know, whatever it's going to be. So once you've sold it now for 50% off, if you don't reorder your jewelry, you have no business in the new year. Okay, so this is very important. You don't go Christmas shopping with your windfall of jewelry that you've now gotten, okay? So let's talk about what a $500 party would look like. So let's say you sell your jewelry and now you've got $500 cash, or you're going to make it $500. You now get $75 for free if there's no extra bonus in December. I'm just pretending there isn't, but probably will. So $75 for free, plus a $30 bonus. So that's $105 in free jewelry. You'd have 2 half-price items. And obviously at that sample sale, you're going to work on bookings. So let's say you had 3 bookings. Okay? So you've now had 3 bookings, so you've got 2 75% off items. So you've got 105 for free, 2 half price, and 2 75% off items. Okay? If you do the order 3 and get 1 at 15, you're able to do that. So let's say $350 worth of your jewelry ends up being, you know, you're going to divide it up. You end up with multiple, I ordered 3s and 15s. So you're going to add to your jewelry that way. You're also going to make $175 commission off of that $500 party. So you've now sold your samples for half price, and then when you reorder, you're making commission on it. See where I'm going with this? Okay? So you've now got $175 income. You've got $105 in free jewelry, 2 half price items, and 2 75% off items, and the guest deals for 15. Is everybody following me? Okay, because you're going to be able to take those guest deals for $15 and make it all work that way. That's how you're going to be able to sell your sample, your gently used samples, and get brand new fresh samples going into January. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Okay, so you want to basically look at your calendar for that first week of December, and you want to pencil that in so that you have got your wine and bling night sample sale already penciled into your schedule. Because what ends up happening over the holiday season is people will start to ask you, are you having a sale before Christmas or anything like that? You could even go to Vistaprint and you could order some cards, and maybe we'll get those made up. No pressure, Amanda. Maybe we'll get some cards printed up or something on Vistaprint where you can just go in and change your contact information. And then you can start giving those out at your parties in November or late October so that they're aware of your wine and bling night. How does that sound? Okay? That's just a way to always have a fresh kit. And my suggestion is you're going to want to do this twice a year. for that. Because, you know, a piece that you might be wearing and you might like, somebody else might not like. They might like matte jewelry, you might like shiny silver jewelry. You may like rustic, they may like the brass. You know, everybody has different tastes. That's why when you go in a store, there's something for everybody. And it's the same with me and Alicia. There's something for everybody. So don't go, I don't like this, this, and this, and I'm going to sell them, and I'm never going to reorder them. Because you are limiting your sales at your party by doing that. Okay? So, everybody understand how that would work? So what you might want to do with something like that is also focus on, and that's why you want to have it before the cutoff for guaranteed Christmas delivery. Because people then can also buy stocking stuffers. We are with a product that is a great stocking stuffer. We're with a product that is a great Christmas gift. Women buy lots of jewelry. It is the #1 purchase that a woman makes for themselves, and it is the #1 purchase that a woman makes for somebody else, is jewelry. #1. Nothing else. #1. So in saying that, you want to be pumping earrings for stocking stuffers. You might even want to take your display of your earrings to your order desk, where you're taking your orders at a party, and say, now, you know what? How many people would you like to buy earrings for Christmas? Not which, you know, are you going to buy some? But how many people do you have to buy little things for Christmas? We have all kinds of jewelry here, all kinds of earrings in that $20 to $28 price bracket, which is a perfect price point, under $30. So you could even, you know, display your earrings. You know, this section here is under $30. Okay, so perfect little grab and go gift. If for your event, you could do it as a mix and mingle. You might want to have it from 7 to 8:30 with a draw at 7:30. And you could even take, 5 to 8 minutes to talk about hosting a party in January. Give some sort of an incentive for a party in January. The way I've done these in the past is I've said anybody who books a party now for January, you can choose any one item to take home as a gift. So no charge. So people are going to go, oh my gosh, and they're going to run up to the table and grab something. You were going to sell it at half price anyway. It's going to make you more money having a party chain going into January than it is selling something for half price. So that's another smart thing to do when you're having your clearance sale. So one thing that a lot of people don't understand is why January is such a good time of the year to have a party. And in my career, I hear this every January from designers, and I have to tell you that January has always been one of my top months. It's either #1 or #2 in my personal sales has been January. But you have to create that. This just isn't going to say magically it's going to happen. You have to create it. So I'm going to give you my top reasons why people want to have a party in January. Me and Alicia is a little bit different and unique that way because a lot of women will make a New Year's resolution to do all kinds of things. I'm going to change my hair. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to start to take more time for me. I'm going to cut my hair. I'm going to, whatever it is. Women will make a New Year's resolution. And me, Alicia, makeover month is January. Did you know that? No, because I just said it. It isn't happening truly, but I just said it. So we're going to make that happen. So January is me, Alicia, makeover month. Write that down. Why does somebody want to have a show in January? Because it's me, Alicia, makeover month. Okay? So everybody wants to kind of have a new you, a new look for the new year. January is one of the most depressing months of the year for people. Doesn't matter female, male, it is one of the most depressing months of the year. Now, especially for women, because think about it, we have worked our bums off all holiday season, baking, shopping, wrapping, organizing, family issues, and now you've just, spent 3 days making this feast for people to inhale it in 10 minutes, and they all sit on the couch while you're cleaning up and putting dishes away for 3 days, and then you're like, I'm fat and full, I can't move, and then you're like, it's over. Because my tree's gone on Boxing Day. It's over. And then you're like, wow, all that for, it's over. And so what happens is all the frou-frou decorations get taken down, the Christmas lights are turned off, it's dark, it's rainy, it's miserable, and you're like, I hate January. And you get invited to a party, and you're like, party? That sounds like fun. And you go. That's what happens in January. It is typically the highest attendance month of the year. Because nothing fun happens happens in January. Okay, so when you're talking about me, Alicia, try and use the word party instead of show, because a party sounds really fun. A party sounds like something you want to be at. Okay, so me, Alicia's January makeover month. You're going to want to have a party in January. Usually the host benefits are increased. There's going to be a great guest offer. And when you have a party in the fall and you rebook in the new year, you're going to get a $100 extra bonus when you have a minimum $250 in sales, which can often be just 2 people. So it's like a miserable month. However, the key is to have as many parties as you can in the first 3 weeks before the visa bill comes. Okay? So you women are still in that shopping mode. The stores are not closed in January. The malls are open. The sales are on. The deals are to be found. Our jewelry is at a fantastic price point. So what you really, really want to do is try and get as many parties in those first 3 weeks for a couple of reasons. One, if you have a rescheduled, you still have the last week that you can pop it into. But also people are in a buying mode and they haven't had their visa bill arrive at their door yet. So you need to put in your head, write down the top reasons to have a January party. So when someone says people don't have money in January, they do. It is one of Home Depot's busiest months of the year. The malls are going crazy. Online shopping is still happening. So you want to really make sure you know why January is such a good month, because you are your walking advertisement for your store being open in January. Okay? So everybody got some new ideas there? Okay. Well, and women like to buy themselves their own gift, and maybe they didn't get what they wanted for Christmas. That's another reason. And the other thing you want to do in January is have your own party as well. So always keep a running list of people that say, you know what, I don't want to have a party, but I'd like to go to another one. Keep a list for that. The other thing you might want to do is take a clipboard to your parties with Avery labels on it, and you can mail people an invitation if they're interested in being invited to your next function, the next event, whether that's something we do as a large group or something you have at your house. Get them to address the label to themselves. They're more apt to open their mail because they're like, I sent myself something. Shelley?
Quick question. So say, like, we posted our own show in September, I guess, between now and December.
Yeah.
And then we do our own show again in January. Do we get the $100?
Yeah. But you have to hold your party now and then put yourself down as a booking for January.
Right.
In the computer. Okay? Does everybody understand what we just said there? Okay. All right. So I think I covered off, but one thing that I just want to just go over here is if you have a $250 party in January at 10% host benefit, you would get $25. Plus you would get that $30 booking bonus. So that's actually $55. Okay? Plus, if you have previous party rebooked into January, that's $155. Plus one half price item. Now we haven't included at this point any booking bonuses. So for having a $250 party in January, your host fashionista would get $155 in free jewelry.
No, 210.
Why?
Because they're going to get their 55 for this month, and they're going to get their 55 for a 250 show in January, plus a $100 bonus.
What?
No, we're just talking about.
No, we're just talking about January. We're
Okay.
just talking about January. So a 250 party should get 55 plus the 100. That's $155 plus a half price item. That is a you, me, and 3. That's a personal shopping appointment with 2 of your friends, or you, me, and 3 with 3 of your friends. That is super, super simple to accomplish. Obviously, our goal is not just personal shopping appointments at you, me, and 3s. It's, you know, a bigger group. But if she says, well, I don't know, well, you know what? Even 2 to 3 people should get you $155 in free jewelry. So that's how you want to position that. Sound good? Yes? Okay. I'm going to actually ask Stephanie.